What's on, movie fans? Meowser3K here, back again with another little stack of stuff to show you all. Let's see. I found another stack of movies that I bought. I believe these came from, let's see, two of them I ordered. Here, the rest of these came from a place up north end of my little bit of a honey hole I got up north. It's actually a second-hand store, second-hand electronics store. And these are pretty cheap. They're like 3 for $1, or 3 for $5, I think, like that, something like that. Really, so I got this little, another example of regional cinema. In this case, upstate New York and Connecticut, called The Bean. Or, well, it's not The Bean, sorry. It's just Bean. And the biggest name in it is Lance Henriksen. The rest of them are, you might have seen here and there, but mostly a bunch of nobodies, you know, generally speaking. But I just watched it, and it's a very slow, drawn-out version of elements of Night of the Living Dead, Creature from Black Lake, I don't know, that one M. Night Shyamalan movie with Joaquin Phoenix and Mel Gibson. I can't. Signs, I believe, yeah. Signs. And Close Encounters, and there's a strange other moment that's very much like The Evil Dead, where a woman gets kind of possessed. So it's interesting. It's a slow burn, but it's good. It's well done. So it's, you know, worth $1. So let's see. I think I ordered that one too. Let's see. I got Click, Adam Sandler. I got Surrogates, Bruce Willis, and again, that wasn't $30. That was just, you know, a couple bucks. I got Jexy, which is about a phone assistant run amok, messing with this guy's life. A little too much AI going around these days. And some classic themed horror with the Wolfman. This one's the Benicio del Toro and Anthony Hopkins version, the unrated director's cut, which was new to home video back then, and I liked it. I really liked it. Make a great double feature with Coppola's Dracula. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that one, actually. Let's see. Let's get to the ones I ordered. Ordered this. This replaces just like a bootleg or a home video recording I had. It was Midnight Movies which I think it aired on one of the movie channels. Stars, yeah, Stars. It's a Stars production. It's all about the movies that were just companies didn't know what to do with it, so they sent them to the Grindhouse theaters and played them at midnight, and they became legend. So it's about Rocky Horror, El Topo, Pink Flamingos, Eraserhead, and those type of movies. Documentary. It's a documentary. I got from Indicator releasing Body Double with Craig Wasson, and this is a Region ABC Blu-ray import of that from 1984. It's Brian De Palma's grittier, rated R take on Hitchcock's Rear Window. Very, 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 very 80s. If you love 80s movies, check out Body Double. It's got Frankie Goes to Hollywood song in there. And I got some anime. Pompo the Cinephile. The characters are very extreme, like just over the top. The expressions are just gigantic whenever they emote, laughing or shocked or whatever. Just they just explode humorously, and it's about a guy who ends up making a movie for a very popular star, and he's wants to do a good job after being an assistant to a big producer who's actually a little girl, and he wants to do a good job on this movie. And so if you're really, it's very amusing if you've ever even tried to make a movie, tried to make a film. Alright, these are some other stuff I ordered. This one's called Hilarious. It is a collection of horror comedy shorts, humorous horror shorts. Two of them I've seen, but I have yet to see the rest. It's done by a guy named Jason Tosteven, and he runs the Nightmares Film Festival here in Columbus at the Gateway Cinema Theaters down south of campus, and it's a very highly rated horror film festival done every year. And this is his collection of shorts. And another friend of mine, Shane Howard, worked on one of them, did the makeup on one of them. So I've got some local flavor in here a little bit, and some fun stuff. And I got Party Girl with Parker Posey, 1996, 95, 96. She plays a young woman in New York, a ne'er-do-well, I guess you could say. Not really devious or anything, just kind of a slacker. And just trying to make sense of her immediate love life, and trying to pay rent, and trying to figure out her future. So, in that hilarious, whimsical, Parker Posey way. this. Just got it in the mail today. Let's see what it is. I know what it is. And I've been waiting for this since 1989. 4K transfer, Mondo Macabro of Dr. Caligari. If you haven't seen it, it is a very wild ride, loosely based off the silent film, German silent film of The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. But it's almost more, not just a continuation of it, but sort of a sequel slash parody slash weirdness. 4K Ultra HD version. Better Living Through Chemistry. Dr. Caligari, who runs the asylum and the all the wacky, I guess I shouldn't really say crazy, inhabitants therein and their spouses slash lovers. Blu-ray is rated ABC. Yep. 2-disc Blu-ray and 4K. Got a little booklet here. It's directed by Steven Sayadian, aka Rinse Dream, who did a few adult films in a very similar, strange fashion with minimalist sets, limbo lighting, colorful outfits. It's just a mind boggle, and there's strange things happen to it. They're just, you just have to see it. Strange thing happens. You watch it once to see the things that happen in it, and the things and the objects, strange objects that you see, and then you have to go back and watch it again, and you listen to the dialogue, and it's freaking genius. It is just, it's insane. Insanely entertaining. All right, we're going to take a commercial break here. And I will be back with the haul from this spring's Cinema Wasteland. All right, we'll be right back.
Hit it.
And now for this commercial break. What's buzzing, cousins? I'm Grim Dory.
And I'm Janet Decay.
And together we host
The Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout. Friday nights on our YouTube channel. You can check it out. We're The Mummy and the Monkeys.
So check it out. Be there. Be scared.
Or maybe both.
We are back. I hope you enjoyed that break from The Mummy and the Monkey. I highly recommend viewing their show. They are carrying on the tradition of late night movie hosts of the past. Only it's not so late night for them, but but anyway, I'm late to the party of The Mummy and the Monkey. If you like goofy humor and you know, good old-fashioned fart jokes, stuff like that. They perform skits. They play a movie, not in a way that is true to cinephiles. If you don't care about that, you know, he adds sound bites and you know, cartoon sound effects to it and stuff like that. So it's just a fun thing, and they are really carrying on that movie host tradition that zany and or horror or gothic super host kind of antics that have come from Cleveland for decades, and you should check them out. And yeah, I'm late to their party because they've been doing it for, I don't know, 8, 10 years maybe. I keep seeing them at the show year after year at Cinema Wasteland, and I've always walked by them. I've always walked by them, and, you know. And finally, they started to come on YouTube, and yeah, I just started to tune them in. You know, I mean, you can have a fun Friday night watching The Mummy and the Monkey. So, in the Cinema Wasteland bag, we have the Cinema Wasteland Hall. First up is a Laserdisc, Mr. Bill, and Toots the Cat from Saturday Night Live. Collection of all that stuff on there. Fun, fun, fun. I do have a recording of the TV special that has Toonses on it. I'm sure all the skits are just about the same. It may not have Zacto and Mondo from Way Way Beyondo on it, so I still want to keep that recording in the vault of that original broadcast. So yeah, speaking of Mummy and the Monkey, I got some blues from them. Skits and Giggles Volume 2. I already have Volume 1, but I think I might have it on DVD. But I don't know, got the Blu-ray now of Volume 2. And this is the End of Summer Special, Volume 1, Bikini Monsters. So some special things they do for their own disc releases, things they can't put on YouTube sometimes. Some independent movies that they throw their own flavor at. So this one's called Bikini Monsters, an old indie movie. Let's see what else I got. Oh, went to the Trauma Table, and they distribute VHS Massacre and VHS Massacre 2. These are talking head documentaries about just the heyday of VHS. Going to the video store, getting crazy stuff, and just, you know, the joy of doing that. The joy of looking at the boxes, renting videos, not so much paying late fees. Let's see, I got Puppet Masters, Donald Sutherland, and what's her face? Julie Warner, Yaphet Kotto. It's another version of Heinlein's Body Snatchers. With a slipcase, which I've never seen it with a slipcase before. Pretty mint condition now from Kino. Kino Studio Classics. I wouldn't call it a classic, but alright, I got it anyway. I got Drive-In Monsterama, Trailer Trauma 2. Collection of drive-in trailers. Drive-in exploitation, monster movies, that sort of thing. I actually don't have Trailer Trauma 1, so I'll have to find that on Blu-ray. Got a movie called Morgan. Seems to be about a robot girl. I'm not quite sure. It's got, let's see, Anya Taylor-Joy in it from that X-Men movie, and let's see, Michelle Yeoh, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Paul Giamatti. Not to be confused with Megan, it's Morgan. Produced by Ridley Scott. And a free, free, they weren't free. A few boutique titles. This is from Vinegar Syndrome. Best Friends. They were best friends until she became the ravaged victim of a century of revenge. Century of Revenge. It's like a 70s movie. Let's see, two couples, I think, go off on a little trip in their RV. One of them springs a little sanity shock in his head, and things are afoot. Gotta check it out. That's what I read off the back earlier anyway. But I still have to watch it. Looks pretty cool. Got Liquid Sky. A visually interesting movie. But also kind of strange, kind of a strangely acted kind of movie, kind of otherworldly, New York neon underground kind of weirdness. A punk movie, a punk scene with a little flying saucer thrown in there. From I believe 1982. So yeah, another rare one. Right, kind of hard to find on VHS. Now it's on Blu-ray. So also from Vinegar Syndrome. And from Scream, classic monster in the city movie, Alligator, with Robert Forster. I just love the little miniatures they made for the little alligators in there. Alright, and that is it. That is my trip to Cinema Wasteland. Thanks again to the Mummy and the Monkey for making a special appearance in my vlog here. And with all the 14 views in the dark out there. And I will see you later. Bye bye.